You're watching Boone TV News, Iowa's #1 high school news show.
Hello, Boone High. Welcome to this week's news show. I'm your first-time host, Tanner Frost, so please take it easy on me. On Thursday, April 14th, the Boone boys tennis team took on the Grinnell Tigers in a duel at home. Corbin Waffle has the recap of the meet.
The Boone Turtles were back at home in hope of continuing their undefeated streak against the Grinnell Tigers. The Doors found success early as sophomore Mason Hull soundly defeated Scott Brunell at number 6 singles, winning 6-2, 6-2. However, at number 4 singles, sophomore Jackson Zier struggled and lost in both sets to John Tretton, 1-6, 2-6. At the end of singles, the Doors held a 4-2 advantage. In doubles competition, seniors Danny Anderson and Ethan Patterson won the first set 6-2, but struggled in the second set and came up short 4-6. In the tiebreaker, the teams fought back and forth, but the duo of Anderson and Patterson came out on top 11-9. The Toradors won the meet 8 matches to 3 and will be back on the courts this Saturday in Pella for the Pella Invitational. For Boone TV Sports, this has been Corbin Waffle.
On Friday, April 15th, the Torador boys soccer team took on the Newton Cardinals. Liz Faunus has the rundown on how they performed.
Last Friday, the Boone boys soccer team took on Newton. It was the perfect day for a game. In the first half, Newton held a sound lead with the score of 0-2 at the end of the half. Just before the end of the half, Boone made a play for the goal. Senior Sean Fitzsimmons took a long shot that just missed. After some practice during halftime and some strategic discussion, Boone was back out on the field for the second half. Just a few minutes into the half, Newton faced off with Boone's defense. Despite a respectable effort from Boone, the Cardinals were able to score, racking their score up to 0-3. Junior goalie Marciello saved 5 out of the 9 shots on goal. Junior Kurt Yeager and senior Zeke Pearson took the only 2 close shots on goal for the game. Before the end of the game, Newton was able to tack on another point and took home the win with a final score of 0-4. This has been Liz Faunus from Boone TV Sports.
This past Tuesday, the Boone golf team teed off in a 3-team meet against the Perry Blue Jays and Carroll Tigers at Cedar Point. Justin Elsner took to the course for the recap.
After having much success early in the season, the boys golf team had their first home meet at Cedar Point Golf Course. Junior Ethan Lewis led the way for the Toradors as he ended the day in second place with a score of 39, 3 over par. Lewis thought his short game led him to his great performance.
Well, I think I putted really good yesterday. I got up and down 7 times, and I started off really bad, but I finished out my round really well.
Senior Dalton Huseman and junior Tanner Schminke also found success on the greens as they both came away with scores of 41, 5 over par.
Overall, I think the team did really good. Not only did we have 4 really good or decent scores, we had, for the first time that I'm aware, all 6 varsity members were below 45, which will come in handy a lot in conference and later on in the year.
The golf team will next tee off at the Gateway Recreation Golf Course on Monday, April 25th at 1 p.m. From Boone TV, I'm Justin Elsner.
This week, 2 guys in a movie skipped the theater and instead reviewed the recently released on DVD action mystery, The Hateful Eight. Let's check it out.
This here is Daisy Domergue. She's wanted dead or alive for murder. When that sun comes out, I'm taking this woman to hang.
Hey Boone High, Tanner and I are back this week reviewing The Hateful Eight on DVD.
Being a big fan of Quentin Tarantino's films, this one left me feeling a bit disappointed.
While racing toward the town of Red Rock in post-Civil War Wyoming, bounty hunter John the Hangman Ruth and his fugitive prisoner encounter another bounty hunter and a man who claims to be a sheriff. Hoping to find shelter from a blizzard, the group travels to a stagecoach lodge, greeted there by 4 strangers. The 8 travelers soon learn that they may not make it to their destination after all.
The Hateful Eight was a different kind of Tarantino movie, but wasn't stellar. So we decided to rate this movie 6 goats out of 10. Pros of The Hateful Eight are that the dialogue and mystery Tarantino is known for is very well done here, and the action picks up heatedly.
Cons, it was a very long movie and I think they could have cut out some boring exposition. I also wish the action would have been more spread out. There was just a lot of filler. The film not only was a sort of western shoot 'em up, but had a ton of well done intrigue and mystery as well.
And when the action starts, it doesn't stop and is heated and insane.
The ending was also out of nowhere and will leave you surprised and shocked. This has been Two Guys in a Movie giving our review of The Hateful Eight.
And we recommend this film for fans of action mysteries or Tarantino fans. What's that, Boone High? What's buzzworthy? Well, a certain someone has all the answers to your question. Here's Alex Carey with What's Trending.
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there. My name's Alex Carey, and this is What's Trending. This week is a big week in the music world. Last Friday was the kickoff of the annual Coachella Music Festival. This 9-day-long music party features a grand mix of popular music, along with non-mainstream artists and musicians from around the world. This year's attendees include Kesha, Guns N' Roses, Kanye, and countless other musicians that I've never heard of. Hundreds of thousands of die-hard music enthusiasts from around the country have shelled out hundreds of dollars to attend the music festival. I was there this weekend. Check it out! It's time for Savage of the Week. A video surfaced on the internet of this toddler from China defending his grandma from a building crowd around him. Eventually, a security officer comes by to dispel the kid's efforts. But the kid storms back and drives the officer away with his tiny savagery. Thus, this little tyke wins Savage of the Week. And now, here are 5 items trending in 10 seconds. The Jungle Book crushed the box office, the Cubs are off to a hot start, the Warriors are untouchable, Ben Affleck will be directing himself in his own Batman flick, and ball is still life. That's it for this week. Please check back next week for What's Trending. I'm out.
Thanks, Alex. Thank you for watching our weekly news show. Check back next Friday for the latest news at BHS. In the meantime, head on over to BooneTV.com to watch and read all our latest stories. With that, we here at Boone TV wish for you to have a great weekend, Boone High.
Salagadoola, metchigaboola, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Salagadoola, metchigaboola, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.